internet, so I have quite a haul for you today. I didn't think it was that big, but this package feels pretty big. I placed an order with Jetpens, which is one of my favorite Japanese-esque stationery stores to browse. They have an entire, they have a really big range, and I've been shopping from them for quite a few years now, but I've tried to hold back because it is based in California, so it's in US dollars, which means there's shipping involved, so it's generally on the more expensive side. So I haven't placed an order with them for well over a year now. I'm not sure, it's been quite a while, but I've really gotten into a few new things that I wanted to try out. So anyways, enough rambling. I'm going to show you guys everything I bought in no particular order. I'm just going to pull them out. This is one of the first things I bought. It is essentially a pencil case, and I really wanted this order to come just before I went to the Maldives because I thought this would be really cool at traveling with pens. Essentially, it is a stand-up pencil case. It kind of reminds me of the not the pencil cases, but the cases I use for my makeup brushes, which is the Sigma rolls. Well, not rolls, but it's kind of like a cylinder, and it's really great because you can just kind of stand them up on your desk and your makeup brushes are easy to pick out. So I thought this would be the same concept. I think what you can do with this is that you put your pens in here and then you pull this down, just down like that. And then it literally acts as like a pencil holder, and you can just put it on your desk wherever you're traveling and just pull your pens out. So very similar to, I've got a few of them here, but here's one. Basically, it's kind of like this, the concept of this. So I thought that was such a great idea. I don't have anything like this, especially for traveling, so I definitely wish this came a bit sooner, but I know I'll be going on more adventures soonish, maybe next year sometime, so I can definitely use it for that. So yeah, I love it. Oh, and you can see the little demonstration here. So that's really cool. I think this will be a great addition. I got some pens. I have no idea if you can get these in Australia. I haven't been able to find them, but I'm also not a very good hunter because I don't go to physical stores as often as I used to. I love the Pilot G2 pens. They are so smooth and easy to write with. I love them. This is one of my favorites here. This is the 0.7 version, so it is on the thicker side, but it writes like a dream, and so I decided to get the 0.38 versions and just see how these would write. Because I've got so many things here, I don't think I'll test any of the pens on camera, but if there's anything you want to see more in depth on, or you got any questions around them, just leave them down below and I'd be happy to answer them. So yeah, I've got all four colors. I'm going to try those out. I have a bunch of these Sakura Pigma Micron pens. So the reason I got so many from this range is that all these pens have archival ink in them, and essentially what that means is that the ink will stay rich and true for ages. Like, it won't fade over time. It's waterproof, which is great for watercoloring. If you want to outline stuff or do some initial sketches, I can do that, and then I can watercolor and it won't bleed the ink, which is really great. I love that it doesn't bleed through paper, it doesn't feather or smear or anything like that, as long as you give it a little bit of time to dry. So these are really great because you'll notice that for a lot of like my Coletto pens, which I love the Coletto pens because they feel really great, but they bleed really badly if any moisture gets to them. So whoops. So these are great for that sort of thing. So I wanted a good range of colors so that I could sketch with them, I could journal with these and trust that the ink would stay true forever and ever. So that's why I got these one. This is just a little pencil eraser, but just kind of like a mechanical pencil. You just push it up. I wanted something that was a little bit more fine. The ones that I currently use, you can see this is the one I currently use. It is quite a bit thicker, and I wanted something just a little bit more fine tip. So I thought I would pick that up. And then I bought a mild liner highlighter. This is in gray. It may seem weird that I just got one. It's because I already have all the other colors, and gray was the only color I was missing. And I love using these because these are dual-ended highlighters. You've got like a marker on one side, marker texture. I feel like I have to say both because I know both are relevant. And then you've got like a highlighter version here, which is just the flat tip. So I'm a huge fan of the mild liner range because they are essentially highlighters that have a very pastel look to them, whereas most highlighters I feel are very fluorescent and strong. These are softer, pastel. They're really nice if you prefer that softer touch. Speaking of highlighters, I got a bunch of new highlighters. These are the Le Stylo Food. I have no idea. These were new. These are Korean. It's a Korean brand. Iconic. Yeah, Iconic. It's a Korean brand. It's a dual-ended highlighter. You've got your flat side here and then mark like a felt tip at the bottom here. I've never tried these ones before. These are actually new. I think they just popped up on the website and I thought I would give them a shot. I'm always up for trying new highlighters. I don't care how many pens, pencils, highlighters, markers, textures, whatever I have. I'm always up for trying new ones. So I'm keen to see what those ones are like. I've got some extra erasers. I think these are just, oh yeah, these come together, so these just fill these in. So at least I'll be set for erasers for a while. You get 4 of them in here. The main original reason for this order was that I was very keen to start investing into fountain pens. I really want to have a good feel for them. I thought I would pick up a few basic models. I did a bit of research and I found these to be the more popular among, maybe they're not like the most like, they may not be the most elegant or popular of fountain pens with fountain pen experts, but I think these are good entry-level pens. Well, I hope so, because I'll be trying these out. So I got 2 of them. So this is the ink barrel that essentially comes with it, and then this is the fountain pen itself, fine tip fountain pen. I don't think it's ever going to be as fine tip as a normal gel pen, but I'm willing to give it a shot. It feels really comfortable. So I got this particular one. I think this is, it doesn't even have the name on it. It's a Japanese one. It's from Pilot, and I cannot remember the name, but I will try and link all these items down below in case you're interested to pick one up for yourself. This one I read was very ergonomical, comfortable, and it does actually feel very comfortable in the hand. I find it weird that the lid is twist. It's a twist lid. I don't know, maybe that's a fountain pen thing. So I got that set. And then this is the other one I got, which I'm super excited for. It's the Metropolitan Fountain White Tiger pen. I've seen this a lot on Instagram, and so I was like, ooh, that looks really pretty. It even has its own special box and everything. I'll zoom you guys in just a bit. Oh wow, it feels so special, doesn't it? And it's quite weighty. Wow. Also from Pilot, so it might be very similar to this one that I just got, but man, it feels like such a special pen. And then it comes with its little ink holder here, and I just find it so cute that it comes like with its own case and everything. That is so cool. I cannot wait to try this one out. I've seen this featured a lot on Instagram, so I feel either it's just a pen that looks really good and that's why it's on Instagram, or it's actually a really good pen. Got a couple of books, and I don't think I'm gonna need all of these, but I definitely wanted to try them out, see what they were like. This is the Leuchtturm calendar for 2018, a weekly planner. I wanted to do like a bit of a flip through of this at some point. Oh, and the plastic's ripped off. And then I've got 2 Rhodia notebooks. The original reason I wanted this is to compare it to the Moleskine and the Leuchtturm, and there's a couple other brands. I've picked up the Erin Condren. I picked up quite a few dotted journals because I wanted to compare the paper quality, the dot sizing, and the ergonomics and the use of them, and then maybe do a review video on general dotted journals. I don't know. What do you guys think? Is that something anyone would actually be interested in? I'm more just interested to test them all out so I can kind of know for myself which one I prefer. Yeah, I'm a bit obsessive like that. And the last 2 things I got were 2 watercolor sets, because I needed more watercolors, obviously. I'm gonna quickly open these up so I can show you the difference. So I don't think I've ever tried watercolors from this company before. They are called Fintech, made in Germany. They're 2 sets, but they're different types of watercolors. So this is the more opaque colors, and this is the more transparent. I will quickly just open these up. Oh, it looks so beautiful, doesn't it? Love it. You get quite a lot of colors as well. So essentially this is how you would lay them out. So these are all the opaque colors. The pans are actually quite big, I will say. They look quite hefty. I cannot wait to try these out. You know I love watercoloring. And then, what's this on the side here? Ah, this is white. Okay, so there's like a tube of white paint if you need it. But I don't think I would use this brush though. It doesn't really, it's not really my sort of brush. I kind of like the existing brush I have. So that's the opaque version, and then you've got the transparent watercolors. Slightly different color range, but very similar concept, except there's no white in this one. But yeah, so those are the colors for that. And the pan sizes are the same. Oh, they look so nice. So that's everything in my video. I really hope you enjoyed this haul. It's quite extensive. I have a lot of new pens to play with, and I'm so excited. Once I finish up this video, I'm actually going to sit around and just play with them and see how I feel. I'm going to set up my fountain pens. I can't wait to do that. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you don't want to miss any videos. This is Celina reporting from my room. Back to you, internet.